Okay, now I want to say just a little bit about the Bible and stuff. You figure, there's basically 66 books written by various people through various times and ages, different places from different lands, and they all sum up to the same thing. Look, so there's unanswered questions in the Bible, mysteries in it, but then, there's mysteries around us and life in general, and in the world, and so a lot of things are unanswered. I'll say it was translated into English, and then so you got a lot of different translations these days, and a lot of people say, well, this version is the only version and that version is the only version, and blah blah, fussing about this and that, and this version leaves out this and that version leaves out that. But I guess in a way it's good to kind of check out all the versions just to see. And I don't know, there's probably some books that are missing from the Bible that wasn't translated, or you got different, missing books that are found and stuff. Some people think, well, everything in the Bible's not all there, or something's missing, but I figure, if it's meant for us to see the missing books, then sometime in life, through the years, something would have been found and somebody would have translated it. And we'd have seen it, so it must not be meant for us to see it since we haven't seen it, basically. And I just want to do this just to see, it's just like in my life and my experiences, how I was raised this way, and I've learned the Bible, and I've read it through, and all this, and I was raised in this church and that church, and brought up to believe this way and that way. But yet, you see people that you grew up with, that's raised in the same stuff, how they stand firm, and how they don't fall, like they don't have any problems, and how they just seem like everything's okay with them all the time. Every Sunday, they're in there all happy, go lucky. And, with me, it's like, I've known the same things, so why do I fall into temptation? How come do I get down and out and stuff? Like, how come am I the one that lets down God all the time? It seems like it's like, why don't these other people have their problems and mess up and fall and all this stuff? So it just, it's a lot of reasons why I want to do it and stuff. It's mainly, just like I say, answer questions for myself, and share with you, whoever watches this, about me and about my, I guess, journey and pathway to find the way that I should go. I mean, I'm not trying to come from being a Baptist and being raised this way and that way. I'm just myself. I mean, I make mistakes, and I know everybody does. But what is a mistake, How do we know, like, what is considered a mistake? Through the eyes of people, we define what a mistake is from various points and groups and stuff. Some people think, well, cheating on your wife's wrong, and doing drugs is wrong, and stuff like that. It's about morals and stuff. And at the same time, just because we fail or make mistakes don't mean we don't have no morals. And a lot of people look at people like they don't have morals and all this. So, but basically, there's rumors about King James, the one who translated the Bible into English, I guess for religious freedoms, that he was a homosexual. So, and then people today use the Bible against homosexuality and condemn them and judge them and hate them and all this stuff. So it's like, have they looked into the history of the one who did translate the Bible? And then it's like, through the Bible, you see people today like, oh, it's about peace, peace, peace. Love your neighbor, blah, blah, blah. But yet, in the Old Testament, God used the people to kill their enemies. He delivered their enemies into their own hands, and, drove out the people from the land because they didn't worship Him and did their own worships and stuff like that. And, chose the land for Israel and stuff. So, He used people to kill people, basically. And, it's like, you can't kill, but at the same time, He delivered the people into their hand to kill them. So is there a difference in killing people, or, a purpose, or ways that it is rightful to kill? Just thoughts. But I'm gonna start doing my stuff here. Probably a couple days. I'm gonna try to do a couple chapters in Genesis and just see what I can come up with and how it goes, and just work on it. I mean, it just don't come out right. It's like I get stumbled, and then it don't go together, and it's all scattered out, and you don't, understand what I'm talking about. I mean, I did a couple and just looked at them and like, it ain't even presentable to nobody. So I'm just going to do it. Try it this weekend and do a couple chapters and just see how it turns out, and hopefully be able to start posting some on here and get some feedback, and maybe somebody will give me some feedback to open my eyes on something, or or something I say and put out there will open somebody else's eyes. I'm not doing this to try to get people to say, "Oh, I'm Christian, blah blah blah. I want to serve God." No, I'm just trying to have people open their eyes and think, and wonder what your purpose is in life, and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm against God and against Jesus Christ and all that. I'm trying to find my way to them in a sincere, honest way, rather than just being sucked into the eyes of religious organizations, basically. Because they think church helps people, but really, with their views and their logics and their laws of what you have to go by to be in the church and to be considered this and that messes a lot of people up. I mean, it does. It messes a lot of people up, and it really causes more confusion than it does good. Because it's like if you fall out of the church, then they're against you, they judge you, they hate you, it's just ridiculous. So, and maybe it's a good thing I'm doing this. I mean, I'm not, trying to convert people into doing this and that. I'm just, just making you think. Because I guess when it comes to salvation, God, we can choose to serve Him, but at the same time, we have to be called by Him. And so maybe with this, make you open your eyes and think, and then God will have the opportunity to call you if He, if it's meant for you to be His, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know that just from my experiences and just seeing people all around and about, it don't matter who you serve, what you believe, what your faith is, what religious group you have, you're going to have problems regardless of who you are. No matter who you serve, I'm trying to hold my camera right, no matter what you believe in, your traditions and stuff, you're going to have problems. You're going to be broke. You're going to lose a job, car mess up. You're going to have the same everyday stress as everybody else is. And so it's like if you have the same problems, I mean, God allows people to have problems. So it's like if we're going to have problems regardless of who we serve, then why serve God? Why try to go to church and stuff if you're going to have the same stress, be broke, put your last $10 in the offering plate and not have nothing to eat when you get home? I mean, what's the point in serving God if you're going to have the same stress as everybody else and the same problems? I mean, just something to think on. But I guess as I go through the Bible and stuff and start going through it, we'll find the answers to the questions that were mentioned now and the questions that we have. But basically, I'm just myself. I've been judged by churches. I've been ridiculed, hated, looked down upon, and I don't care. The way I look at it is if people respect me, I respect them. If they don't, then I don't respect them. I'm just myself. What's the point in putting up with people if you don't have to? And then, it says, bless those that bless you and curse them that curse you. So that's the way I look at it. You don't like me, I don't like you. I don't wish nothing good for you if you don't like me. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be that way, but I am. I mean, the road I've been down and the things I've been through and the people I've been around. I mean, you got friends and this friend and that friend, and then, when you're out of the church, they're not your friends no more. If you do something or think of something different than they do, then they turn against you. People just want you around to make you, for you to be low, to make them look higher, just to lift themselves up. When you think about that, it's a lot of people. So you think about who you're around and your friends. Are they really your friends? I mean, do they just want you around because you're beneath them, just to make them look better? But I'm going to do some videos, start with Genesis do a couple this weekend, just see how they turn out before I post them. I don't want to post junk on here that just don't make no sense, that you can't follow along with stuff. And just basically I'll sum up the chapters and stuff and just say what sticks out to me, and hopefully you'll read it and comment back or give me some news feed, email me or something about what sticks out to you on it and stuff and what you get out of the chapters. But I look forward to doing this, and hopefully something will good will come out of it. If not, something good will come to myself, I guess. But I hope everyone has a good one, and look forward to giving you my views.